Okay. Hello, good morning. The team is conformed by Miriam Ochoa, Almar Zamendi, Jennifer Diaz, Luisa Telles, and me, Flor Palacio, and we are going to talk about the strategic plan of Agrícola Gutiérrez. Agrícola Gutiérrez was created and founded on July 13 in 1998 by two brothers, Ernesto and Gustavo Gutiérrez Parada. What led them to form it was their love for agriculture. Both are agricultural engineers, and this company started planting and harvesting only cucumber and tomato to later sell them locally. The first offices were located in Providencia, but in 2012, Gustavo decided to separate, leaving Ernesto as the sole owner. Due to this, there was a change of offices, and currently they are almost in the center of Oregon. They currently grow and harvest different types of vegetables, such as cucumbers, tomatoes, squash, watermelon, corn, among others. In addition to their offices in Oregon, they have two warehouses located in Esperanza and Campo 77. They also no longer sell locally, but export to Nogales, Arizona.
And we have the organizational tenets, and the mission statement is to deliver to the homes and customer workplace in an efficient and economical way products of the highest quality, always adjust for the benefit of the lowest cost and highest quality for the end user. And the vision statement of Agrícola Gutiérrez will be in the future an organization oriented to a high degree to the agro export of products produced and certified in excellent agricultural practices, directed under a business management model that generates a high positive social and economic balance, and shareholders satisfied by the best level of return on their investment. And the values, first of all, they have the responsibility with the employees, with the customers, and the suppliers. The teamwork is important too, and respect for our customer and employees, like I say, innovation or die, commitment to our activities, like we love our work, and quality service and environmental responsibility. Like they work with the nature, so they need to take care of that.
And after we research all the tenets, we develop a SWOT analysis. First, we thought about their strengths, which are that they have fresh product because it is so in Oregon. Also, it's a strong and functional organization because they have all the processes and all the management structure to work well. And they export, they have free export, and they have healthcare license, which are really important to the kind of business that they manage. Also, the weaknesses are that they have just limited products. They just sell products that are so in Oregon, in this region, and and also perishable products. And also, they have a lack of information in digital platforms. It's difficult to find information about them online, so that's kind of a huge weakness to the competition. And they have limited space for sewing. It's really small. It's not as big as other companies. And the opportunities are to have a major digital exposition because they need to be online in this generation because all the businesses are doing it, so they have to adapt. And also the opportunity of exporting to more countries, not only USA, because the market is bigger than USA, so it's a great option for them. And also great deals with local businesses. I know that they don't sell local anymore, but it's a great extra income for them because it's great to sell your products on your own region, I guess. And they need to create new alliances with companies of the same branch to get better and cheaper raw materials in order to get competitive with other companies and brands in the region and in the country. Their threats are that the pollution and the times are kind of hard, so it could happen and it has happened, the drugs in the region and the new viruses, the pandemic situation that we're living. And also because of the type of business, sometimes they don't get support from the government because they need a lot of water, a lot of energy, a lot of investment to sustain that kind of business. So they need that kind of support. And also the pollution and climate change that is not under their control. So it's kind of important to take care of that situation also. And then we have the major goals, which are to invest in expanding the production to southern states to amplify the catalog in order to offer fruits, seeds, and vegetables that aren't available in the actual location because of the weather, type of soil, and sowing techniques. It's way too different to have this kind of company in the southern of the country than in this region because the climate change affects different, the prices of the raw materials are different, so we need to expand in order to have a major market to to compete. So I guess it's really important for us to expand and also to start alliances with local and national markets because local is a actual tendency right now. It's a trend that is a good sign that a company is responsible, socially responsible of what is going on in the region. So it's kind of good for them to get in that boat. And also to be supplier in this local and national market will make an extra income for them. So it's a win-win situation. And it's really important to rebrand and digitalize the company to empower it and and so they can grow and make alliances and get that sympathy and confidence with other companies, other alliances, other countries, other enterprises, and so that they can gain a lot of popularity in the share of mind of the clients and their competition.
Now, already Alma tell us about the SWOT, but now is the TOES matrix. We're going to focus on the strategy. So the strength opportunity strategy is expansion of alliances with other countries and foreign countries. This is because they need to go out to the bigger market. And the weakness opportunity strategy is increasing their digital traffic by improving the marketing efforts. This for attract that market outside. And the straight treats strategy is creating an emergency plan to cover environmental problems. And the weakness street strategies based on new sewing space to increase our catalog, for instance, by base our new location on the southern states.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the way we're going to apply the strategies that Luisa told us about in the prior slide. So the first one is expansion of alliances with other countries and foreign companies. The action is that research for companies that work with the same synergy as us, negotiate some offers to start working on those alliances. And once we find the most suitable, companies will start to negotiate the offers and get a deal. So it's important to highlight the possibility for mergers or joint ventures and maybe franchises if it's possible. And once we get the deal, we start the export activities. And we plan to evaluate this as the level of success of this strategy by the percentage of the effectiveness, and this includes the revenues we could obtain from said strategy. The person in charge will be the finance chief. So the next one, please. And now the second one is creating an emergency plan to cover environmental problems. So here will be analyze the current lacks of and worries about the production resources, and we'll have a meeting with the city hall and the respective syndicate to suggest actions to reduce environmental issues. We'll be analyzing current historical water and energy consumed. We are going to set goals to reduce and control the water and energy consumed. And finally, we're going to set an agreement with the local water energy companies. And we're going to evaluate this by the result, the level of consumption, constructing it with the amount and quality of production. If the strategy needs an adjustment, it will be analyzed and reinforced by the production manager. The next one, please. Now, the third one is base a new sowing space to increase our catalog. So the action essence will be look for states with climates that create a suitable environment for planting, then planting products that are not native to the state of Sonora, but that can withstand the state's climate, and then create a growth goals for the catalog. And finally, we're going to add sellable and sustainable products. And the evaluation. So will be evaluated by the number of networks, including the affluence of the companies and people that approach to Agrícola Gutiérrez. The next one, please. So that will be it for today. Thank you very much.